we get ready to start round 2 of the Missouri Valley Conference, I am so excited that we have Kellie Harper with us on Measuring Valley Hoops this week. Kellie, thanks for being with us.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for you, Debbie.
Well, Kellie's the head coach for Missouri State, and the Lady Bears are on a roll right now, 7-2 in the league and tied at the top with 2 other teams. So, Coach, tied at the top, what do you have to do in the second round? How do you get this team rolling in the second half of the season?
Well, I think we've been better here recently because our practices have been better. It's not just cliche. You're going to play like you practice. So I've been really pleased with how we've come focused to get better each and every day. You know, it's a tight race, and every game matters regardless of who your opponent is. And I said from day one, I felt like the team that's going to emerge at the top at the end of the year is going to be the most consistent team throughout the year. And, you know, that's what we're just trying to find right now.
Well, you guys have won 5 in a row, and you're getting ready to play at Northern Iowa and Drake coming up this weekend. So those are 2 teams that you actually lost to earlier in the year. So with your consecutive 9-game winning streak on the road, which is a record in the Valley right now, you continue to do well on the road. What makes your team so good on the road, and what did you learn from the last time you played Northern Iowa?
Well, I think for us, we've been very focused on the road. I think our team has really been dialed in. I like the way our travel schedule is set up in terms of us getting time to rest, having our players rest on the road. We keep things very consistent in terms of our preparation so our players understand what to expect. There's no surprises for them. They know what shoot-around looks like. They haven't been intimidated walking into particular gyms, and so I think it all goes down to their focus and maturity.
Okay, Kellie, so I always think you have to have really good guard play to go on the road, and you actually have really good guard play. You may have one of the better backcourts in the league. What makes those 2, Kenzie Williams and Ty Snow, so effective, and why they've been so consistent on the road?
Well, for these 2, first of all, they're seniors, and they have great experience. They play well together. I think, Kenzie brings a lot of versatility in that she can rebound, pass, dribble, shoot, score. The team looks to her. She erases a lot of mistakes defensively, which doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but she's been an invaluable piece to our program. And then Tiana has just been a workhorse in her ability to get to the basket, and she has rebounded the heck out of the ball recently, which has been huge for us both offensively and defensively. So they're really taking a lot of ownership in what's going on with this team right now, and they've been playing solid.
Kellie, everybody knows you played for the great Pat Summitt, and you won a lot of championships at the highest level, and your team picked to finish first in the league, and now you're in a 3-way tie. What would be something that you would have learned from Coach Summitt at this moment with where you are in the season that you would be able to employ with your team, or something that she might say that you hear yourself saying every day in practice?
Well, you know, I think one thing that always sticks out in my mind, it may not be a complete great correlation with how our seasons went, but I will never forget one season we weren't playing so well. We had lost 10 games that year, and she told us we had I think there were 2 weeks between our last game and the NCAA tournament at that point, and she said, we have 2 weeks to get better, and you can do it. You can get better in 2 weeks. And I remember thinking, we've played several months here, and we're going to try to get better in 2 weeks, but we did. And because we did, we won a national championship. So I think for us, we're consistently and constantly telling our team, we need to be better. We need to find ways to be better. We want to have growth all the way through the season, even this late in conference play.
Kellie, I've watched you for a long time. I've watched you as a player at Tennessee. I've watched you as an assistant. I've watched you as a head coach. I experienced NC State with you. And now you're at a place that you absolutely look like you have the perfect harmony. You have a competitive team that really puts their total effort on the floor every night. And I know that as a coach, that's got to make you feel good about the kind of effort that they give you. When you look and sum it all up with John on the bench and Jackson, right down the bench, your son, I mean, how great is it, and how much do you feel like this is a perfect time for you to be able to take what you have and to move it forward to the next level?
Oh, this is a great place, Debbie. I mean, this is just one of the best places to coach in the country, to be honest with you. We have great fan support. we're important here. Our team is important here in the community and with our fan base and on this campus. And, to see our players work hard and then get rewarded with just recognition is, refreshing, because I know I've seen it. It's not like that everywhere else. And we have something very unique and very special. We have great support here with our administration. I love Springfield. I think it's a great place to raise a family, and we're just as happy as we can be. I love the team. I think just really good character people. Love my staff. They're amazing. So, I feel like I'm gushing here, but it's legit. I mean, it's not something I'm making up. I absolutely love what I do, and I love being in Springfield.
If anybody listens to that and doesn't finish with a smile on their face, I'd be shocked, because you are living the dream right now, and I'm glad for you. I've experienced Springfield myself at its peak. And I know it's one of the greatest college basketball environments I've ever been in, and I've been in a lot of great ones. So, Kellie, thanks for your time. We enjoy having you on Measuring Valley Hoops, and we look forward to watching the race in the second half.
All right. Thanks a lot, Davey.